Another tough, hard-fought game by our team. I think our team continues to get better every single game. I see growth. I see fight. I see a lot of really, really good things. But at the same time, we are still having crucial breakdowns at crucial times, and the margin for error is very small, and so we can't have those breakdowns at crucial times if we want to get a different result. And I also thought a huge difference maker was going 17 of 27 from the free throw line. You lose by 4, and you miss 10 free throws, and that's a backbreaker. So we've got to start finishing better. We've got to learn how to finish. I think our team, early on, a month ago, we weren't even putting ourselves in a position to win games. Now I think we're doing everything that we need to put ourselves in a position to win, but we've got to get to the point where we can finish these. But also, you got to credit Southeast Missouri. I thought they played extremely well. Every time we had a breakdown, they made us pay. They shot 51% from the floor and 55% from 3, which that was one player, Ashton Luttrell, who was 6 of 10 from the 3-point line. So just let her get loose and hit too many open looks, and she made us pay every time she got open. But credit them. I thought they did what they had to do and hit shots, and played a solid game.
Questions? Coach, you were able to get the lead there at the end of the second quarter, but then in the second half, they kind of jumped back out, and then you couldn't get over that 4 to 9 point hump.
Yeah.
What was the main reason?
Well, we didn't defend as well in the second half. Defensively, I thought we were pretty solid in the first half. And third quarter we gave up 20, fourth quarter we gave up 22, and that's just way too many points. So we just weren't able to get stops, and whether it be they hit some tough shots. Now they hit some very, very tough shots. When we did have a good defensive possession, they would just hit a tough shot, but we also had some defensive breakdowns that allowed their better players to get open and hit shots. So we've got to play smarter. We've got to be more disciplined defensively and be able to get stops.
A lot of these games you've been having lately are real close. You had 2-point losses, I believe, recently, and then,
right.
So how do all these close losses affect you guys?
Well, obviously it's frustrating, and I can tell you every one of our kids in that locker room want to win. They're doing everything, preparation-wise that they can do to win, and we just have to keep focusing. We have to keep working. We have to keep taking these lessons that we're being given each game, and learn from them, and then grow from them from one game to the next. And we're still, again, we're putting ourselves in a position, but then those little breakdowns, those mental lapses that we're having are crucial. They're crucial, and so we've got to play smarter.
Jordan, obviously not the desired effect out there tonight, but you still had a great game. I believe that's a career high for you. Were you feeling it out? Tell me about your game a little bit out there.
No, I'm just trying to win, and I guess my teammates need to come out there and definitely play some defense and knock down shots, and that's what I'm going to do.
I got to say this about Jordan. This is a freshman that is doing everything she can to help us win, and just really proud of. She hit huge shots tonight, but what I loved about her most tonight was her fight, and that's what we talked about beforehand in the locker room. We're not getting the results that we want, and and that's what a great life lesson right now, for our kids, that even when things aren't going your way and you're not getting what you want, you got to pick yourself up, and you got to keep fighting, and you got to keep clawing, and you got to keep battling, and you have to continue to believe in each other. And that's a lot like life. You're going to get knocked down, but you got to pick yourself up. And I thought this one showed tremendous fight tonight. And not only Jordan, I thought our bench. I thought we had some really, really good play from our bench tonight. We got 21 points from our bench. I thought Kentori Alexander came in and gave us some huge minutes. And if there's one thing that brings a smile to my face right now, it's to see Anacia Wilkinson out on that court. This is a kid that has battled knee problem after knee problem ever since high school, And she loves the game. She loves her team. And she's done everything that she can do to get back out on that court, and it has not been easy. A lot of kids would have given up, but to see her out there and to play 17 minutes, have 12 points and 6 rebounds, on 2 not very good knees, it just tells you what kind of young woman that Anacia Wilkinson is. So that is by that is definitely a bright spot for us tonight.
Coach, what do you think the one thing, the X factor to get you guys the rest of the way and start pulling out these last these 2-point games? What do you think that is?
I think it's mental focus. I think it is not having, whether it be, and from one game to the next, it's something different. Tonight it was happening more on the defensive end. We just weren't able to get stops when we needed to. Offensively, this was one of our better nights. We've struggled putting points on the board and making shots, and so, with 66 points, shot decent from the field, 42% from the field, 41% from the three. Obviously, the free throw line, a lot to be desired there. But tonight it was more on the defensive end. Against Moorhead, it was 4 turnovers in 2 minutes, in the last 2 minutes, and so it's really between our ears, and having those mental lapses and mental breakdowns that lead to whether it be crucial turnovers late in the game or crucial breakdowns defensively or missed box outs on free throws. It's just those small little things, but our margin for error right now is very, very small, and so those things kill you, and we're having way too many of those down the stretch.